This is the PartyPoker.com World Open 4. The last heat is about to play out. You have never seen poker like it before. With over $500,000 in the prize pool, the pressure is cooking hot. In this round, a spot at the semifinals is up for grabs. And for our runners-up, there is a second chance to get back in it in the turbo round. Also, nobody knows how the pros' minds tick like Neil Badbeat Channing. He'll be given his insights on the moves that grew. So far, chips have been flying in this tournament of top poker stars. Stress levels are at their peak, and our players have been using all the tactics in the book to get through to the next round.
You gonna show or not?
Look at the ears! Look at the ears, they're tweaking!
What that shit for?
Yeah.
In Heat 12, the players tonight include Juha Helppi has an incredible record at the Felt. He won the Premier League Poker 1 and came second against Phil Hellmuth in a WSOP No Limit event. He may not have a loud voice, but his raises sure do the talking.
Poker really suits me. I'm able to make money in this game, and it's a fantastic way to make a living.
Jan Peter Yakman is co-founder of one of the biggest poker magazines in Germany. He has an incredible record at the table and means to prove to these guys that he's more than just talk.
I have a really very tough beat. Big names like Mark Goodwin and Mike Sexton, for example. I haven't played against them, but they're very strong players, and it's good that I'm the underdog. I like that.
The American poker superstar Mike Sexton received the Ambassador of Poker Award back in 2006. He is one of the biggest players in the game worldwide. He is a man to be feared at the Felt.
You know, I don't make many mistakes at the table, you know, and I pride myself on not giving my money away, so to speak. You know, they have to earn my chips if they get them.
Mr. Cool, Mark Goodwin from Birmingham. His biggest poker win was $375,000, and he took third place at the Monte Carlo Millions. His most feared opponent is his wife. Luckily, she isn't at the table tonight.
It's tough in the poker world. You get beat more times than you win. And no matter how good you think you are, no matter how much you improve, you do have to keep winning or get wins under your belt to give you confidence, that extra bit of boost.
Noel Mira, a plumber from Northern Ireland, has been playing poker for 5 years. His best poker achievement is qualifying for this tournament. Now he is taking the plunge with the pros. Will he get flushed out?
It's a new experience. A lot of good players on show here today, but I'm quietly confident. Could be the dark horse.
Barney Boatman says his most feared opponent is the voice in his head saying all in. His form isn't on a high, so he will be hoping to pull some moves and bag a spot at the semi-finals.
I always call No Limit Texas Hold'em the beautiful game. It provides more opportunities for improvisation and for personal expression in a way, and for just thinking on your feet than most of the other card games.
Ah, yes, the lovelies on the table. Yellow chips worth 1,000, blues are 2, reds 5K apiece. Each player holding on to 100,000 to start with 600K in play. And I'm joined by a UK Open champion and a man who is just old enough to win a fortune online, the kid, Andrew Feldman. Evening, Andrew.
Evening, Jesse.
Pass.
You played in this event. It was a tough heat you were in. How do you rate this heat?
The players here seem to be some very high quality players. Obviously, Mike Sexton has achieved about as much as you can in poker, and obviously Mark Goodwin's just come off a great result in Manchester, and Barney Boatman's always dangerous in these short-handed events, so this standard looks very tough tonight.
8,000.
Continuation bet from Yakman. He's not in horrible shape, actually, but
it's a good call from Mark, but there's a lot of cards he's got to dodge.
I mean, Jan has to be so positive he's in terrible shape, right?
Yeah, he'll be quite happy to know his Queen and Jack's live.
Check.
And Yachman probably could have won it with a bet on the turn. He's not to know that 10-jack or queen.
Well, there it is. Yeah.
And
wow. Well, Mark could take him off this.
12,000.
That's a good bet. I can't see him calling here with just a jack.
I mean, it's a question about in a cash game you might be priced in, but in the tournament is too many chips, or not even then.
I just think there's. I mean, he's not going to think Mark's going to be betting it. Wow, this would be some call.
I mean, it's the right call, but is it a good call?
I can't see how this would be a good call. I mean, Mark's kind of played like he's got a weak ace, or maybe. Wow, that's a very good call.
And what does that say to you about Jan-Peter Yachman?
Well, it's saying he doesn't want to be bluffed, and
I have to put it in
that you don't. You know, if he's in a pot, he's not going to get bluffed off. So that's the only advantage of making light calls, is that you're telling the rest of your field, don't bluff me. When I'm in a pot, I'm going to be there to the river.
Good bet. He made a great call.
Lines up 2,000, 4,000.
Pass.
Boatman will be probably the most comfortable with the way the table's looking for him.
Raised to 12,000 total.
Well, Barney's definitely coming back over the top. So
because this guy's raised so many hands, you just can't really be calling him.
Well, I mean, he's always got to. I mean, you've got to re-raise here with the jacks just to isolate anyway. But yeah, I mean, I think Barney's just trying to make out like, I don't believe you. You're coming in, and he's trying to make him think, you know. And
I was waiting for the little look and the little smile. I got it straight away last time.
I think Barney's just trying to.
Have to stagger that.
He's just trying to figure out how much to re-raise.
Well, it looks like he's got the 12 in the top of his hand. The
Yeah.
bottom of his hand now looks about 35, and that feels about right to you?
Yeah, I'd make it about another. Make it about 42, about another 30,000.
JC, he's really put Noel Mira,
Yeah.
in the stew pot.
We raised to 30,000 total.
It's a weak raise. I mean,
It's a raise that. What's Yuha doing? What?
nah, Yuha's gonna instantly throw this away.
One of the great things, I mean, Yuha, he never looks at his cards till it's his turn, so he's probably been sitting there watching this action and looked down and was like, oh my, ace queen. But only 18,000 more to Mira. You just can't pass.
Well,
Can
I mean,
you?
it's the first time that Barney's come back over the top. This is the only thing which might be going through his mind. I think he's gonna fold. I don't think he's gonna call here. I mean, 18 out of 91 is
Cool.
wow.
In a
I'm
cash game, you say, well, I'm priced to hit a set or something, but in this tournament, that 18 is actually a big percentage of a stack? Is that?
Yeah, but the thing is that Barney hasn't re-raised him once. He just let him take it down, and I'm surprised he's made this call.
Barney's done really well to sort of make the guy think that he's always...
Well, this could be trouble.
It's a flop that looks good to Mira.
Check.
Well, I don't know. I've never seen this Mira play, so I don't know how much he's going to love his eights now. I mean,
Is Barney acting, or is
Yeah,
he concerned
yeah,
that he might not have the best?
no, I'm sure Barney knows he's got the best hand here, and he's just trying to figure out how he can get the remaining 73,000. He's convinced he's got the best hand. That was why he made it 30,000. I mean, I don't think he made it 30,000 to fold if Mira had gone all in.
All in.
He's gone for the hammer bet, maybe trying to make it look like he has ace king.
Yeah, yes, it's a nice bet. I can't see. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't think Mira was going to call pre-flop, so
He's delayed his tough decision, and now it's even tougher.